Hi, my name is Emily. I am a community coordinator here at Geocaching HQ. Then I also have Andrew here.
Yes, and I'm the community management lead at Geocaching HQ.
Perfect. So today we have
to explain a little bit more about what our team does is not only are we focusing on community generated content, we also create videos of our own and a lot of blog writing, things like that. We also take care of a lot of customer service. So anyone who has a problem with the app or the website, they'll write into us and we'll solve it for them.
Yeah, perfect. So today we have Kels and Jay, also known as Kels and Jay on social media. So they converted a school bus into a home and they travel the US with their cat Pippa. And then we have Will and Kristen in Rome, and they are also known as Number One Bus on social media. So they converted an Air Force bus into their home and they travel around the US with their daughter Rome and also their dog Rush. So they document all of this on their social media channels, and they especially have some pretty awesome content on their YouTube channels. So we are speaking with them today because they recently did a geocaching competition video series. So we first just wanted to start off with, how did this idea come about to do a geocaching video and make it a competition?
Well, so we were all sitting around a fire one night and our friends Joe and Jill randomly were talking about scavenger hunts and geocaching. And then Kels and Jay, you guys can jump in here. You never heard of a geocache before.
Yeah, I didn't have a clue what it was. So I was like, imagine if there was an adult like scavenger hunt. And then, yeah, like you said, Joe and Jill were like, you've never geocached? And I was like, what do you mean? And then before you know it, we all had the apps on our phones. It was like 11 o'clock at night in the desert in Joshua Tree. And we were out searching until like, I don't know, like I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Some of us got back. Yeah, so that was the first time I discovered it.
Same with me, yeah. It was like very just amazing. Our first one, like the feeling when we saw it, we were just like mind blown.
I was like, how am I 25 and only just finding out about this?
Well, the best part, Jamie made the comment, he's like, wait, these have been all around me my whole life, like hidden in places.
Yeah, it's a whole nother world out there, a hidden world.
It is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's how it got started, the kickoff of it.
Cool. So how did you guys so you had Jill from Wilder the Van and you had Alex from Nomadic Alpha also join you guys in this video. So how did you convince them to get involved?
I feel like we didn't really need to convince them. Like they were so on board and just wanted to be a part of it as well. Like when we're traveling, we kind of travel with another person normally. So we were just already with them and talking about the video and they were all excited. And then Joe was our host and he kind of took on that role better than we could have ever imagined. He just morphed into this character that was just so great.
I felt like he'd been waiting for that moment like forever.
Sure, you could see he was like ready. Like the next day he went out and bought like a whistle and he was like staying up late. Like he wrote all of like our descriptions about ourselves. Like he did that in the van like super late at night and he just fulfilled that role great. Yeah, it was good.
He was an absolute natural at being a host. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Born for that role.
Who had the vision for this? Like it was so well edited and created and coordinated. Who was the genius behind this all?
So we kind of
all of us. Yeah, go ahead.
Go for it.
I was just saying it was just all of us. Like when we get together, since we both create content all the time weekly, you know, we're always looking for a fun way to collaborate and do stuff together. And we realized like just this was going to be so fun. And the problem was like we just wanted to keep geocaching. Like we didn't even want to edit the stuff. It was more of like it was hard to get the content to make the video because we wanted to just keep going with like the challenge of it so much. So but yeah, a lot of late nights and things like that.
Oh, that's cool. Sometimes that's where the best ideas come out.
We went a little crazy editing, but like late into the night. A few nights we were like going crazy. But it was a lot of fun, and we definitely like kind of bounced off of each other because they obviously have their own channel. And it was just kind of cool to see how they work, and then us as well.
Yeah, you guys did a great job at keeping the suspension up. Like, I truly felt like I was watching a true competition game show on the edge of my seat. I had no idea who was going to win.
Perfect. That's what we were hoping for.
Yeah.
That was the hardest part of editing, was making it look even.
If only it was that close in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why at the end, like, it was just perfect because I thought it was going to be so close. And then I think like everybody at least just looked like shocked.
Yeah.
Jamie was the best. What?
I have no idea.
So what were some of the best moments of the competition? I'm guessing that was a highlight for number one best, your team, to see Jamie's face.
Yeah, it was, I mean, we were stressed out because we picked two different directions. So Alex and I were like looking on the map and we're like, oh crap, they have like all these level 3s in their direction. We're like, we had a bunch of 1.5s. So we're like, there's a lot of 1.5s, but if they're getting 3, we got to get 2 for everyone. We were like doing all the math and like freaking out, and just, I mean, it was nonstop for, what did we go for, like 5 hours, 6 hours?
Yeah.
I think, but it was like nonstop, like just go running. Kristen's like making food for us all and like making sure that we're drinking water. And but I think, yeah, the competition part, like it was hard because we had FaceTime back and forth and you didn't really know where the other team was. Like we didn't have any idea if they had, 2 or a million. Like that's the part that was the best. It was good.
Yeah.
I think the best for us was when we actually met one of the guys that put the geocache there, and he had planted like 700 other ones and was so into it, and just seeing his enthusiasm when we were there trying to like figure out how to get it. And it was like this crazy intense one. We would have never found it if he wasn't there like kind of helping us. But it was like you had to like put these 2 tools together and then like use the magnet to like put it in this rod that has like this like,
And you had to find the tools themselves.
yeah, so it was this crazy thing. But like to meet someone that was that intense and like that into geocaching, Jill and I were really excited about that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think the geocaching community is a big part of what makes the game so special. So that's really cool that you guys put that in the video, that you got to meet an actual cache owner.
That was really cool.
Will actually is a cache owner now. He made a cache in Jacksonville.
Oh, really? Awesome.
I get so excited when I get the email that says somebody found it. It makes me stoked.
Yeah,
You caught the bug.
that's so cool. So what were the most stressful moments of the competition?
Oh,
The end. That drive at the end.
Oh yeah, there was a few roads we went down, and like our bus is like 36 foot, and you're going down these like dirt roads where you shouldn't be taking a bus. It was so stupid. There was a few times where we were in so deep and we're like, well, there's no point turning around now. We'll just keep going. We got to get it. And then before you know it, you're like stuck down a single track, like sandy road, and you got to turn around. Oh, that was definitely the most challenging part for me, anyway.
Yeah, those roads, there is like when we were coming back, because we were actually like right behind them, coming in, and there was this one, I felt so bad. We hit this bump and it was the gnarliest bump I've ever hit in my life to this day. And it like made the bus almost come off the ground, and poor Alex like fell down the stairs and all this, but it was intense. Yeah, coming back in those roads, like if it was like between Jamie and I driving, we probably would have done just like destruction derby, so the other person, like just so that the other team doesn't win. I mean, that's probably what it come down to. Exactly, right? Like, hey, we built the bus, we can fix it.
Yeah, that's some intense geocaching right there. So another part of this competition was that there were punishments for the losing team. So how did you guys come up with those punishments?
I think that was Joe. I think
Yeah,
that was like
down to the host, right? feel like
Yeah, I mean, I guess the whole Goodwill, like going to Goodwill and buying out outfits, I've always kind of just wanted to do that for somebody, and I figured this was a great thing to do it for.
That's awesome. And then have you guys done that yet? Have you have to suffer the consequences or?
Yeah, so we still owe, I mean, for the camera, we pretended like we washed our bus, but we still owe you guys a bus wash. And we did wear the outfits, which like, I don't know, I don't really like get embarrassed that easily about stuff like that. Jamie was mortified. Like he did not. So Kristen picked out my outfit and Will picked out Jamie's. And Kristen was definitely a lot nicer to me than Will was to Jamie. And I wore the hat that Jamie had because he was just too embarrassed to wear it into Home Depot. But it was a cool hat. We still have it. It's like a really like rare hat. Did you guys know that? I like looked it up because someone commented on our video and was like, I really love that. I've been looking for that hat everywhere for my son. And I looked it up and it's like this rare, like vintage, goofy hat. Yeah.
There it is.
That's perfect.
There it is.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, there's your incentive for planning a really good strategy next time.
Oh yeah.
I loved it.
I need a rematch.
I had fun.
What if you guys lose twice in a row though?
Not happening.
We won't.
I'm like sucking
You
tires.
should
I'm
be-
doing whatever it takes.
Jamie
Out of 3.
he didn't really like try at all because he did, but like he was like, we need to get footage and film, and Will's gonna be so crazy about filming, so like that was like his main focus. And I was like, Jamie, we need to go. He was like, they have a kid, like they're probably not like gonna be able to go that fast. Like little did we know you had like
You
the
were
perfect
killing it.
path.
So,
Yeah, next
How
time.
confident- how confident were you guys that you were winning?
Jamie,
They were lying to us the whole time, telling us they had like 5, 6, like these huge caches. We thought we were losing for sure.
Yeah, we really did think we could lose.
So efficient with it.
Mm.
Like we were like, there was no like downtime. We were like one to the next.
But
Like,
we had to drive like 3 miles to each one.
Yeah.
Whereas like theirs was like 500
theirs was like,
feet.
yeah, 500 feet, pull
So it
over,
made a difference.
out in.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
You chose your direction.
You're not over it.
Just wait till you get your outfit. Well, it's gonna literally just be a thong.
You're gonna have to shave your legs and everything.
It's not gonna be
Oh.
YouTube appropriate.
See, as you can see, the competition it will never stop. We'll probably do this our whole entire life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Just like keep doing a series because it seems like your followers had such a great reaction to it. Like people loved it. So like what was that reaction?
Yeah,
We've had
they-
messages like people like, oh my god, I didn't know you guys were into this too, and then like they'll show us like their kind of finds. So it's been kind of cool to
Or
see.
people started after. They're
Yeah.
like,
yeah,
they're-
a
I'm
lot
sorry.
of people started.
yeah.
They were like, oh, I forgot all about this, and like now you reminded me to go do it. And then they'll be out driving their bus around doing stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah, so did you guys hear from any geocachers too? It sounds like you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
was a geocaching bus, like someone that their name was already that, and they're creating their bus just to do that. So they're like, this is so cool that you guys are already doing that.
That's fantastic. So it does sound like you guys have plans to do more geocaching videos, right?
I think
Yeah.
eventually,
Yeah, I'm not stopping on a lot. No way.
That's true. That's awesome. So do you guys have any just fun caching stories from when you've gone geocaching outside of the competition?
You do?
You go for runs and stuff, right?
Yeah, so I've started kind of incorporating them into my runs. So like I'll run to different geocaches, and it makes it like really fun because you have something to like run to and then get. But the other day, it was like a few weeks ago, I ended up on the top of a mountain. Like I just like didn't even realize I was going up, up, and up. And then I look back and I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna get down from here? But I found a geocache up there and it was like the best view. And I feel like it always brings you to like the best places where you like would never go down a certain path or do a certain trail, and then you get up there and you're like, oh wow, this is awesome.
That's so cool.
Definitely. Kristen and I just did one in Costa Rica when we were there like a month ago, and that was pretty cool. But it is like a thing that now when we go on trips or places, like I'll always just open up the app and like see what's
Yeah,
nearby.
we actually had to kill some time before we could go to the airport. So we're like, let's just go geocaching really quick. And it did.
Yeah.
It took us up a really big mountain to this beautiful view. Like we would have never gone up there if it wasn't for the geocache.
That's so
true.
cool. Yeah, that's definitely one of the best parts of the game. We'll hear that, you know, from the community all the time, that it leads you to places you would have never known about, and it truly just enhances your experience wherever you are. That's fantastic. So as far as the schooly, bus life, van life, community, do you see geocaching as having a really great place in that community then?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Like how Jamie was saying earlier too, people just tagging us and stuff that, you know, either have never done it before or downloaded it. And, you know, since we're always traveling and going to new places all the time, it just gives somebody an activity to do. Yeah.
Do you guys find that, like, since you're stationary, is it kind of like, are you wanting to like get out there so you can find more geocaches?
Yeah, we've been sitting still for like, so we've been rebuilding the bus for like 2 months now. Just certain pieces of it, but yeah, we're ready to hit the road. Geocache all over Florida for a month or so. Beat Kels and Jay at another contest. Should be easy.
Wow, that's fantastic. That's so good to hear. Yeah, we really enjoyed the video. We enjoyed just seeing all the positive reactions to it from people, and definitely just enjoy seeing too, like, a different style of geocaching. And that's what we love about it. You can play the game however you want. So seeing it made into such an awesome competition that was so entertaining, we love that.
Yeah, it's like, I think the community of geocaching needed a TV show of some kind, especially in these trying times. And you all nailed it. It was awesome.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're definitely looking forward to whatever you guys do in the future. But yeah, until then, you guys put out some great content. That's always awesome to see.
Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate that.
That's a lot of fun.
I have one more question. Do you guys want to go sometime? If you make your way up to the Pacific Northwest, whether it's Oregon or Washington, I will create a team. I have access to buses. We'll make something. We'll make something work.
Wow.
I'll leave it at that.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we I think that could be fun. We have more cameras to bring along on the trip too. So
Yeah, I think that would be the next time, like, we want to like hire someone to like film it or something, because we don't
We're
want
like, yeah, it'd be worth just like posting something of like, hey, we'll pay you and feed you if you just help us film so we can get cash.
It's so hard to film and like run around like headless chickens for like 6
I
hours.
know.
They'll have to sign a liability waiver though with your guys' thing.
Yeah, it's great.
We should do it. Yeah, it would be fun to do like multiple people besides just two perspectives, to get like, you know, 3 or 4 different perspectives, and then it's just like boom, 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 this whole contest of it. Yeah, it'd be a blast. We've talked about like a lot of different ways that we could improve, figure out a way, like, because it would be fun to be on top of each other to start off on the next one. So like we start with the same geocache, whoever finds it first, they get the points. The other team has to go on. And so you got to hit these waypoints, because it would be like intense on each other the whole time.
You know, one of the aspects I really appreciated about your video was the surprise, like in the middle where you switch things up and added like a multiplier. It's stuff like that, I think, just adds up the, you know, the ante and creates a lot more of a like an entertainment factor to what you are all doing.
Yeah, that was Joe. That was
Joe.
Joe. We didn't even know about that at all. Like he texted us in the middle of it and he was like, all right, we're throwing an audible.
That's fantastic. Yeah, he definitely needs to come back for the redo, for the, you know,
We'll
I
have to
guess.
find back.
Yeah, the second version.
Yeah, they're flying back to where they going to again?
Ireland.
Kelson? Ireland.
Mm.
Yeah.
It'll be worth flying him back though.
No sold
Yeah.
their van. They're going back.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for jumping on a call with us to talk about it more. We love seeing how much fun you guys had with this.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, you guys.
All right, bye.